Getting all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers franchise here on Madden 25, and we are almost done with season number 1. We've got one more episode after this in the regular season. We've got 4 games left, 2 doubleheaders. It should go pretty well, but in the last episode, we did suffer a pretty substantial loss. We lost pretty much our entire offense, if we're being totally honest, because for the most part, we like to run the football. We tend to let Baker do a little bit, but when we're winning football games, we win because of a recipe of giving the ball to Rachaad White most of the time and letting Baker do a little bit, but pretty much keeping him in control. Just letting Baker not kill the team. But now we don't have that necessarily because Rachaad White is injured. We put him on IR. He's done for the rest of this year and maybe a little bit into next year as well because he suffered a 29-week injury in the last episode. It's now 28 weeks because we simulated the end of that week, but that is a massive, massive loss. So, and he was leading the league in rushing yards. We were using him pretty heavily this season. So with Rachaad White gone, it'll be up to the rookie Bucky Irving to take that step and be the starter. And he's looked okay, but he hasn't really gotten a lot of usage because we've been using Rachaad White a lot. And then we had to go, because I couldn't handle having Chase Edmonds as our backup running back. So I had to go in free agency, and we did pick up a veteran, one of the better running backs of the 2010s in Dalvin Cook. He's not what he used to be, obviously, but he still is going to be, hopefully, a manageable player for us, and he's not going to be the starter. He's going to be the backup behind Bucky. So when Bucky needs to get a little bit of a breather, Dalvin Cook should come in and hopefully be able to hold it down. I don't know if it's going to work out with him or not, but we'll find out, I guess. So we've got a tough stretch. Now, the first game of the episode is against the Chargers, who are very, very bad. But the second game of the episode is against the Dallas Cowboys, who are the top team in the NFC with 11 wins. That's going to be a massive, massive game. If we win that game, we would then go to 11 wins, as assuming we win the game against the Chargers in the first game. But that would be our 11th win, and we would probably be battling the Cowboys for that number 1 spot. I can't believe how this season has gone. I certainly didn't. I knew that we were coming in with a pretty solid team when we started this rebuild, but I didn't think that we would be playing at least I didn't think I would be playing this well with this team and the lack of actual stars and everything like that. In year number 1, I didn't think we'd be playing this good, but we've had some really breakout stars, including Rachaad White. Jalen McMillan has had a fantastic rookie year. He's become one of my favorite targets to throw to. Godwin and Mike Evans have done their thing. The defense has been really, really well. That's probably the most surprising part, is the defense has actually been playing unbelievably well the past couple of weeks, maybe even most of the season. So if we can just have that mix of really, really good defense and running the football and Baker not killing us more than not. So if we can have that mix, we could be a number 1 playoff seed in the NFC. Is that going to happen because how good the Cowboys are? I don't know. I guess we have to play the episode and find out. But if you're going to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's go get this doubleheader kicked off and see if the new era of Bucky Irving is going to be good or bad. It is week 15 of the regular season. We are very, very close to the end of the year. And like I mentioned, it is the new era. It is the Bucky Irving era in Tampa Bay right now because here is our main man, Rachaad White. Cade Otton is living on the injury report this season. I don't know what's going on with him. That's like his 3rd or 4th time he's been on here. Rachaad White, unfortunately, torn pectoral, done for this season and probably into next season as well, at least a month or 2 of next season. So it's going to be kind of frustrating. But this is what the team looks like. You guys should know by now what the team looks like with the new addition of Dalvin Cook, who is a 75 overall. So we do get helped out a little bit with that. But Bucky Irving also 75 overall, but he's obviously going to be a starter because he's got more potential. Jalen McMillan's been a godsend this year. He's been so good. Alec Pierce has been okay in the times that we've used him. We brought him in a couple weeks ago in a trade. Baker Mayfield has been good with what we've given him. We haven't asked him to do too much, and that's probably for the best. Defensively, we are very, very good in terms on the field. Now, on paper, it doesn't look like it's that good, but we're actually playing a lot better than this, than what we look like, at least. We're getting turnovers. We are getting defensive pressure. We are getting quarterback sacks. We're doing pretty darn well on both sides of the football. And now we take on a Charger team who is down on their luck. They're having a really, really bad year in Harbaugh's first season. I thought that this team would simulate a little bit better, but I guess they're not. And I do think that Greg Gaines declined us last week, didn't he? Yeah, he did. So I think we're going to have to bump this up to maybe $4 million, and hopefully he accepts that. Okay, so Greg Gaines will come back, but that's probably going to be the only guy that I re-sign. The last guy that I re-sign, I should say. Obviously, we will accept the option on Trayvon Walker. We're not going to bring Dalvin Cook back unless he just balls out as a backup. I doubt that, but he could. I guess it's impossible. Randy Gregory is probably the only other one that I would even consider bringing back, mainly because he wants to be back. But I don't know, a 31-year-old pass rusher who's not over a 75, I don't think it's really worth it. We could probably find somebody in the draft who is a 71 pass rusher, and even with normal development, at least he'd have a higher upside. So I don't know about Randy Gregory. I mean, especially because it's like $7 million. I just don't really see bringing Randy Gregory back. Maybe we flip him in a trade for like a 4th-round pick or something. I don't know. Currently, we stand as the second team in the playoffs. We're the 2nd seed. That would be pretty awesome. Obviously, I would love to have the number 1 seed and have the bye, but I don't know if that's going to happen, especially because the Cowboys are amazing this year. But like I mentioned, we do play the Cowboys in the next game of this doubleheader, the final game of the doubleheader. So it is possible that things could change. But it is game time against the Los Angeles Chargers. I don't know why I said it weird. This team has not played good this season in simulation, but who knows how they're going to play in the actual game. This could be a big trap game. Very, very easily could be a trap game. I think we're just going to rock with the regular aways. I might go Jameis Winston's. I might go the Jameis Winston's on this first game. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go the 2019 aways, the Jameis Winston's. I love these ones. So that'll be where we go for today's game in terms of uniforms. Chargers, do I want to give them... I might want to give them their old school Phillip Rivers jerseys. LaDainian Tomlinson style. Do they not have them? Or are they just... they're 2019 because they hadn't changed. Oh, no, that's not it. Where's the 2000 jersey? Do they not have them in the game anymore? Give me the colored helmet. Where's the colored helmet at? What is this? I mean, there it is, but that's 1970s. Do they not have the Phillip Rivers unis in the game anymore? That's kind of crazy to me. Wow, I mean, it doesn't look like they do. Huh. That's kind of wild. I thought that they would have the LaDainian Tomlinson, Sean Merriman, Phillip Rivers, name your Charger from that era, Antonio Gates. I mean, Phillip Rivers did wear these, but that's not the jerseys I was talking about. You know the jerseys I'm talking about. But they will wear... you know what? They'll wear these ones. These ones look kind of cool. And we will go into this game, Buccaneers versus Chargers. They're only 3-10, but this could very easily be a trap game. We are here in SoFi Stadium, and it is basically a home game for us. If you've ever been to a Charger home game, it's basically a home game for whatever team they're playing. As Palmer, okay, nice little return from Palmer there, 34-yard line. And here comes Baker. We've not really been that disappointed with Baker. He's done what he needed to do this season. We haven't asked him to do too much. And those numbers, for me, those numbers are fairly good. Probably some of the best numbers I've had in a long time when I've played each and every game. And that's saying something. I usually throw 30 picks by this point. But we're not going to back away from our scheme, which is hand the ball off to whatever running back is back there. And maybe this scheme will lend itself to Bucky Irving, and he'll have himself a breakout game. We should definitely find out what his dev trade is in this episode, since he's going to get a lot more usage, as I ran right into Khalil Mack there. That's my bad. We're definitely gonna find out what his dev trade is. I'm assuming it's only star. I'd be shocked if it was anything more than star. But with a really good game, maybe we could just parlay that right into a superstar development breakout. That could be pretty awesome because that's happened before. I am gonna hand that to Mike Evans. I'll not hand it to him. I'm gonna toss it to him. I do feel like I haven't really utilized Mike Evans too much. I feel like he should get a lot more uses than he actually does, but I'm just not a number one receiver thrower. I throw to the slot, I throw to the checkdowns, I do a lot of underneath stuff because I throw a lot of picks, and I've been burned a lot of times, so I have to change my play calling or my play style. I run the football a lot, and I pass it down low or underneath stuff or across the middle, short, shallow stuff across the middle. I don't tend to go to the big stuff to Mike Evans because I'm going to get intercepted, or I'm in fear of the interception. So that's why I like to send Mike Evans underneath across the middle a lot. And I might have to hit him here again. It was a good throw. It looked like it was going to be not a great throw from Baker, but it was actually a pretty decent throw. It allows for Evans to get the first down, and he's got the first 2 catches. Maybe this could be a big Mike Evans game. He's already got some catches. We'll hand this ball to Bucky Irving if he can get the edge. He's not going to get the edge as fast as I wanted him to. Now, Rachaad White probably doesn't get that either, but still. We will go with the tight end drive. We've definitely been hurt on the tight end. Cade Otton just lives on the injury report. I don't know why he gets injured so much. I'm taking off of Baker, actually. If I can get a block, that's actually a really solid block. It kind of threw me off of my angle of my run, but that was actually a really, really solid block. Baker scrambles for the first down. But Cade Otton, for some reason, just can't stay out of the injury report. It feels like he gets back and he's back on the injury report within the next week. So he's always hurt. And that's why we had to bring in Irv Smith back to the team. We just don't have a number 1 tight end. And Cade Otton probably isn't that. He might be a nice number 2. We definitely got to find a number 1. I might go underneath to Mike Evans again. 3 catches for Mike Evans is going to result in a touchdown. They can't keep up. Mike Evans, this could be his game. He hasn't really had that Mike Evans game in this first season. This one very well could line up to be that. 3 catches and already a touchdown. And that's a really, really solid first drive. We didn't go away from the game plan. We kept it simple. We ran the football. We threw underneath. And then we took our shot to Mike Evans across the middle, and it ended up with a touchdown. So I'd say that's a very successful 10 out of 10 first drive. How's the defense going to play against Herbert, Dobbins, whoever else is on this freaking Chargers team? I mean, they're 3-10. They can't be that good, can they? They have not played very well. At least in simulation, they haven't. And here he comes, Justin Herbert. Herbert. Can't speak today. How is he doing this year? He has very similar numbers to Baker Mayfield, which is kind of crazy. Because I feel like I've been very conservative with throwing with Baker. But Herbert has almost identical numbers to Baker this year. Kind of crazy, actually. And they don't have J.K., at least not starting in the backfield. I don't know who that running back is, but it's going to be a first-place sack. It's Kalijah Cansey. We talked about a couple of weeks ago how Kalijah Cansey might have had a breakout game when he's getting like back-to-back sacks on back-to-back plays. And maybe Kalijah is going to continue that here. That was a really good play. First play from scrimmage. And they're going to hand it off, and it's a tackle for loss. Oh, it's Edwards. Wait, Gus Edwards? Is he the starting running back for the Chargers? Hold on. Do they have any injuries? They don't have any injuries. Is Gus just a higher overall than JK? It is Gus Edwards. Oh, they're tied. Why wouldn't you start JK? He's slightly faster. He's a lot younger. He's got better agility, better acceleration. I mean, Gus is a bigger, like, power back, but change direction's better. Why would they not start J.K. Dobbins? I'm sure we'll see J.K. at some point in this game, but not to have him as a starter is kind of crazy. Especially when he's slightly better and younger. Oh, that's a crazy throw, but dropped! That should have been a catch. Jamel Dean got beat. He's celebrating like he made a good play. I don't think that was really a good play, but that should have been a catch. I think that might have been Ladd McConkey who dropped that. Not sure. I saw a white receiver. I just assumed it was McConkey. It could be. I don't know. Palmer back with the punt return. He had a good kick return to start the game. That's a solid punt return. At least he got yards out of it. And we will go back to the game plan. Hand the ball off to Bucky, although I don't like playing against this Chargers defense, or at least not running the football against the Chargers defense, because you can't run either side. They got Khalil Mack, and they got Joey Bosa. So it's annoying to run the ball against them, because you got to either go up the middle, or you got to do something, because you got to either bite the bullet and run against one of them. Which, to be fair, is why they have those two guys on the edge. 2nd down and 7. Probably going to go underneath the Godwin here if he's open. And of course he is. They never really cover the underneath stuff, the really shallow underneath stuff. And Godwin will be open. Now, there could have been somebody open down the field, but I needed to get that ball away. And they're going to move Khalil Mack into coverage? Whoa, 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 whoa. Khalil Mack, there's no way he's actually covering Jalen McMillan. Should I audible this to a pat? No, just stick with it. He is going to cover, though. Bucky Irving brings him down. I'm going to hurry up because I'm going to see if they keep Khalil Mack into coverage. Okay, I audible the play and then they change it back. Okay, I was a little bit worried that they were going to keep him in coverage. That was kind of wild. They sent him to cover Jalen McMillan. And Bucky Irving, the run game might not be there today. It might not have been there with Rachaad White either, but it's certainly not going well with Bucky Irving. We need to go with the classic Madden mesh, although Mike Evans is blocked and it's at his feet. He kind of got stuck in the middle of that field. So many different Charger players are right there. I don't like kicking this field goal. 56-yarder feels very crazy. Can we kick this? Do we have the leg? I mean, there's no wind because we're in a dome, so that's not really an issue. I'm going to try it. I'm actually going to kick this. I don't think I can get it, but we'll never know if we don't try. So here we go. Oh, that's not good. And it had the leg. It had the leg. That's good to know. So we can kick 56-yarders. I just got to be better with the timing on that. That's 100% on me. That's not on the kicker. But that did have the leg. That probably goes through if I'm anywhere near accurate. I don't know what it is. That pick? Oh, I thought it was a pick for a second. I don't know what it is about the field goals this year. I just can't kick them. I can't kick them in college football. I can't kick them in this game. I don't know what it is. Although I've never been really good at field goals. You guys, I have a track record on this channel of not being good at kicking field goals. That's for sure. 3rd and 4, though. If we get a 3 and out, that'd be amazing. I'm going to send some pressure. Bring the linebackers and Tyke Smith, bring them in on a little bit of a blitz up the middle. Get some pressure on Herbo. 3rd and 4. He's going to keep it. He's going to have tons of time. That's where we needed the pressure. If he didn't have that time, he wouldn't have found McConkey there. But they picked up the blitz well. They did. You can't really be too mad at it. I mean, they picked it up really, really well there. Herbert's in the pocket by himself. He will fire it quickly, and that is going to be brought down. Who's that receiver? Oh, it's Johnston, Quentin Johnston. I'm so used to like the normal Charger receivers like Keenan Allen and Mike Williams that I'm still trying to get used to their other guys. Oh, that's a crazy throw, and it's not accurate enough. Similar to the throw that I tried to hit Mike Evans on the previous drive. I'm going to try to use her try-on Shoyinka here. I've been going on the other side with Trayvon Walker. Let's see if Shoyinka's got a better shot on the left tackle. Although it's Joe Alt, isn't it? Maybe I don't have a good shot. Come on, Shoyinka, get in there. Oh, how did he stayed up? First off, how did he catch it? Second off, how did he stay up on his feet? Crazy catch. Crazy, crazy catch. Who's number 5? I have no idea who these receivers are for the Chargers for some reason. All right, Chargers are moving, and Edwards will fall down after kind of a janky looking play there. 2-minute warning is come and gone. It is 7-0 Tampa Bay, but the Chargers are driving and threatening for a touchdown. We need some quarterback pressure here. Wide open, tight end, touchdown, Chargers. He just went up the seam and nobody was on him. It is Hayden Hurst. That's tough. That's bad defense. The man covering Hayden Hurst just got beat initially, and then the safety was covering 2 plays. He couldn't go and get the stop there. So that he just beat him up the seam. Nothing really you can do about it. 7-7. The Chargers will get the ball to start the second half, so we do really have to score here. And now that missed field goal is kind of annoying. Palmer with a really solid return here. That puts us in very dangerous positioning already. We haven't even done anything yet. Very good start. And they are on top of Irv Smith, but I don't trust Irv Smith. Quick throw! Held on to by Godwin. Probably should have waited for that to marinate a little bit longer. But it works. We'll go exact same play, just flip it back to the original side of the field. Do I send Mike Evans deep, take a shot? No, it's not worth it. Not worth it here. This could actually be a Baker scramble. I am going to have to roll. And if I can hit that, yes I can! Chris Godwin in stride! Man, these Baker Mayfield throws feel like they're going to be completely inaccurate, like by a mile, but then the receiver just runs into it and catches it in stride. I've had that happen a couple times, in not only in this game, but in the season in general, where it feels like I've completely overthrown it, but it gets right to the receiver. And that's a great play by Jalen McMillan, and the rookie, who's having a fantastic year, continues it with a touchdown. Jalen McMillan, you are my king. I love you. What just a beast he is. We found ourselves a gem with Jalen McMillan. And we take our lead right back. That was a very quick drive. 3 plays, 59 yards, 37 seconds. Probably should have taken a little bit more time with the clock. I just didn't think we'd get as good run after the catch as we did. And now the Chargers will have it with 1:13 and all of their timeouts. They get the ball to start the second half. So they're in a dangerous spot here. They could really double dip. If Herbert lets it fly. And now Dobbins is in as the running back. Herbert, snap, fires to Dobbins out of the backfield. Broken tackle, you got to bring him down, and he goes out of bounds. Smart play by Dobbins. You got to bring him down in bounds there. That's just the only thing you got to do. You got to wrap him up. I know Dobbins is very thick. You got to bring him down, though. We need Vita Vea to get some pressure. You're Vita Vea. You got to get in there. 400,000 pounds. That's going to be Ladd McConkey breaking arm tackles. Ladd McConkey still on his feet. Touchdown, Chargers. You got to be kidding me. How in the world is that a touchdown? We forgot how to tackle. We're going to film study after that one. What is this? What kind of tackling is this? You got to bring him down. First off, that's me, the user, by the way, because I didn't realize I was him. So I already took him out of the play. Then that's a missed tackle by Tyke Smith. So that's one. Then he jukes, gets tripped up by Quentin Johnston. I was this guy. I'm pointing like you can see me. I'm this guy because I didn't realize that I turned into him either, and I dove completely. Then they run into each other here. He stays on his feet still. That's a missed tackle because I was trying to get the big hit on him, and I didn't realize I was going to get messed up by that. And then he's off to the races for a touchdown. That's just a horrible little sequence. And it allows for the Chargers to take the lead and tie it again. But they left us with 54 seconds and 3 timeouts. And we just showed that we can score on 3 plays. They showed that they can score on 2 plays, but that's not the same thing. Okay, this has been a crazy second quarter. The first quarter I like. I wish we could go back to the first quarter. Tyquan Thornton got a little bit of speed, and he's not going to have nearly as good of a run as Palmer did. 23-yard line. It's okay. I don't want to play for the field goal, but I will take a field goal if that's where we end up. I want to play for the touchdown here. We'll see what happens. Baker Mayfield. Snap. Can't roll. Got to fire. Mike Evans holds on for the catch. Stays on his feet. Mike Evans is going. Oh, my God. What just happened? We just got the crazy play just like the Chargers did with Ladd McConkey. It was behind. The throw was behind Mike Evans, which is why I went secure catch and not run after the catch. And somehow Mike Evans stays on his feet just like McConkey did, although he didn't take it for a touchdown. That's still very good field position after one singular play. And can we turn up the field with Culp? Oh, the rookie cannot turn up the field, but that's still a pretty good catch. And I think I'm going to keep going with... Oh, I clicked the wrong button. I was going to say keep going with the mesh spot, but I wanted to click mesh spot, but I clicked the wrong button. I might actually go Bucky out of the backfield here. No, I'm going to scramble and then just throw it away. They were on me. They were on me. That is for sure. I could not let anything develop there. Ooh, okay. He's drifting over. I was going to say, if they're not going to cover Mike over the top, I might just send him on a corner instead of a post. Get open. Oh, catch. Godwin. First down. I don't like that they get so slow out of their brakes because they bump into each other. So frustrating. It throws off my timing like crazy. All right, we are battling for field position here. Gonna go underneath to Mike Evans. Great catch. Run after the catch, Mike. Good job. Don't want to run no huddle? Nope. God, I hate no huddle. Kills it. I feel like we have one more shot to the end zone. 9 seconds? I know we have no timeouts. This has got to be a Mike Evans bomb. I'm gonna high point Mike Evans. We're gonna go up. Mike Evans. Be aggressive, Mike! He almost got it. I'll take it. It would have been pretty crazy if he would have got it, but we made it a more manageable 40-yard field goal. I should be able to drill this one, although, knock on wood. That one is up and good. Okay, so we lead 17-14. I didn't take 4 seconds off the clock. That's annoying. McLaughlin will drill it. And I didn't even put enough power on that one. Do I squib this? No, we just send it. But we kick it soft enough so they have to return it. And use that last second. 17-14 is hopefully where we go into the half. Don't return this, please. Thank God. Okay, so they will go into the half. 17-14. Could have been better. I will admit. Could have been a better second quarter. But still, a 17-14 lead at the end of the half is pretty solid. We got to get back to the run game. I know the run game really hasn't been there. And Baker's been having to throw the ball a lot. And I don't usually like having Baker throw the ball a ton. So we got to get back to that run game. I just don't know if the run game is going to work with this Charger defense. They're pretty solid in the defensive line. Bucky has had a couple of good runs, but for the most part, he has been stuffed. I'd really like to get back to that very first play of the Charger drive where they got sacked by Kalijah Cansey. That'd be awesome. Gus Edwards bouncing around on tackles, stays on his feet until he falls at the 24. Loss of 2. Antoine Winfield might have been the first guy in there. Do we bring a linebacker blitz on 2nd and 12? Probably not. Let's stay a little bit patient here. They motion a fullback. It'll be a play action. He's wide open. Knock it down. He got it. I didn't even get an animation for that. I pressed the SWAT button to like jump in front and swat it. I didn't even get an animation. I got a tackle animation. Kind of annoying. The play action pass works. Edwards again bounces off another tackle. We cannot tackle today, at least initially. Although it's Madden. You can never tackle initially in Madden, no matter who you are. All right, 2nd down and 7. I really need some pressure off the edge from Trayvon Walker here. Haven't got it. That's an interception. Gotta be. It's not. 2 guys on McConkey. At least it's an incomplete pass. That works. They're trying to go heavy to McConkey one-on-one. Give him a 50-50 ball. 3rd and 7. Herbert. Shotgun. He will have it right there. It's got to be picked off by Levante David. He threw right to you, Levante. Okay, it's 4th and 7. They'll punt the ball back to us. But Levante, I really would have loved a pick there from our captain. I would have loved it. That's why you're playing linebacker. That's a crazy punt. What are they going to call it at? The 17. Thank you. All right, Baker coming back on the field. We got to get into our game plan here. I'm going to turn the chew clock on, and we are going to get back into the game plan, run this ball with Bucky Irving / Dalvin Cook if he comes in the game. It'll be Bucky still. And we have got to get this clock down. But the run game's just not working. 10 carries, 28 yards. It feels very hard to run against this Charger defense. I'm going to try the crack toss. I don't like these type of plays usually, but I haven't run one in a while, so I'm going to try it here. Cut up the middle. Bucky, he just doesn't have the same kind of burst that Rachaad White does. The change of direction's not really there yet. The overall speed is just not really there. He's a fine player, but he's still super young and needs to develop a little bit. That's Mike Evans. Just go down. I'm going to go for it anyway, but I didn't want to take a risk of getting hit and dropping it. I was always going to go for this on 4th down. And that's why, because I dropped it. How is that not caught? I can't believe that wasn't a catch. That seemed like it was right on target. All right. Missed opportunity from me. Maybe a bad play call. I don't know. Felt like it was right on target. And Herbert's going to scramble. He's going to get away from all my big guys and then slide down at the 7. Cansey couldn't catch him, and then I don't think Trayvon could get off his initial release there and keep him contained. And we put ourselves in a really bad spot with this Charger team. Almost an unorthodox interception there. That would have been kind of awesome. Come on, defense. We need a big stand here. Gus Edwards, Levante David, wrap him up. You can't wrap up. That's a touchdown, Gus Edwards. Oh, it's JK. We just can't tackle on the initial tackle. I don't know what it is. You can't. Madden doesn't allow you to tackle on the initial attempt. And the Chargers will take their 21-17 lead. We kind of gave him that touchdown, to be fair. Probably shouldn't have gone for it, but I felt like I could have got it. I felt like that was the right play call. And the right the right receiver to throw to. And Mike Evans just was a little bit behind him, I guess. I don't know. Palmer, really good run again. That's his second one of the game where he's had a really, really good run attempt. All right, well, I forgot to turn off chew clock. We can't have the chew clock on now. Unless we really want to get crazy. But the run game is just not there. We might have to, this might have to be a Baker game, and I don't know if I want to do that. Just keep running mesh spot. Mesh spot works most of the time. Give it to Mike. Turns out the field. Nobody's with him. Mike Evans, really good run from Mike Evans after the catch. 7 catches, 110 yards. I told you this might be a Mike Evans game. I haven't really even tried to force it to him. It just kind of naturally has flown that way. And he's going to be underneath again. I'm going to look at him again here. I mean, they're going to play him pretty tight. He broke off that tackle because he's Mike freaking Evans. They played that as best as they could, but that's just Mike Evans being a dog. 2nd and 6. I'm going to run play action here. I don't really like this call. Khalil Mack could blow this up in an instant. It's not there. It's not there. Nothing's there. Throw it away, 3rd and 6. Man, there was nothing there. They covered that really, really well. Really, really well. We enter the 4th quarter down 21-17. That's a frustrating defensive play from the Chargers. They covered all of my options there. Underneath, it's Mike Evans again. He's just always open. But it's going to be 4th and inches. We got to go for this. Field goal does nothing. It puts us down by 1. Whoop-de-doo. But it's an injury timeout for the Chargers. What did I call here? Ooh, I don't know if I like this play call. But we're going to go with it anyway. Underneath, McMillan's wide open. Just sit down on it. Sit down on it. Don't take a risk. Baker with a good play. 206 and 2 touchdowns. I mean, we've asked him to do a little bit more today. And he's actually living up to it for now. So, I'll take that. We are going to hand this ball off to Bucky. Although we haven't even seen Dalvin Cook today. It's been all Bucky. Maybe because we haven't run him as much as we run Rachaad White. And he's getting a little chippy with the Charger linebacker there. Don't really know if that's warranted. Maybe he hit him a little too hard, something. 2nd down and 8. We have a chance for a field goal. It's going to be a very tight field goal. Or a first down is what I meant, not a field goal. Irv Smith drops it. That wasn't really the guy I wanted to go to anyway, so it's not the biggest problem in the world that he dropped that. Okay. It is 3rd down and 8. The high-low cross has never failed me. Mike Evans gets around everybody. What is that animation? You've got to be joking. What is this animation? Mike Evans gets around everybody here. And the hit stick, you got to be kidding me. Mike Evans was about to get into the first down marker or not the end zone. And that hit stick from Derwin James pops him back. Oh, I hate that. And now it gives us a unbelievable play call here. This has got to be a Baker QB sneak, right? Am I being crazy thinking that? I got to get to Baker. Where's Baker? That's Mike Evans. Here's Baker. This has got to be a QB sneak. I mean, there's a chance for a first down, so if we don't get the touchdown, we can at least get the first down. Dalvin Cook is in the game. I'm going to snap this. Come on, Baker. Get it. Baker Mayfield touchdown on the QB sneak. Thank you, baby Jesus. Woo! It's been the Baker Mayfield day today. Well, and Mike Evans day. Oops. I accidentally clicked go for 2. You know what? Let's ride. Let's go for 2 here. Why not? Probably not a smart idea, but we're going to do it anyway. Snap it. Roll with Baker. Fire it. Intercepted. Not the 2 that I was looking for, and that is a pick 2? No, he's not. He's going to get brought down. Probably shouldn't have went for the 2 there, if I'm being totally honest with you, because now they can win on a field goal. Yikes. Okay. A couple of bad decisions from me in this game might end up losing it. We might end up losing because of that. But I'm being aggressive. Oh, I didn't even mean to. I should have just called a timeout. But we might need those timeouts, so who knows. And what if it would have worked? Herbert fires, dropped. Good deflection. I think that might have been Jamel Dean on that one. They've tested Jamel Dean today. That's for sure. He's been on a couple of different targets. 2nd down and 10. This could be a Gus Edwards run. I'm kind of getting those vibes. I'm going to bring a blitz. Oh, nope, it's a Herbert drop back. He's got his man, Hayden Hurst, but only 2 on the catch. Chris Anizian was right there on it. It's 3rd down and 8. J.K. Dobbins in the game. Herbert's still in the shotgun. 3rd down and 8 from the 32. There's the snap. Vita Vea can't win, but then he does. Vita Vea! Herbert, you gotta be kidding me! We still shut it down. You gotta be kidding me. In what universe is Herbert stiff-arming Vita Vea? You gotta be joking me. In what universe is Vita Vea getting stiff-armed by Justin Herbert? I know Justin Herbert's a big dude, but have you not seen Vita Vea in real life? This man is a massive human being. I don't know if you've ever seen Vita Vea in real life. This man is a massive man. And for him to get stiff-armed by Justin Herbert, what planet am I on? What is that? How is that not a wrap-up sack? Oh my God. That is insanity that this is not a sack. Absolute insanity. It might even be the thumbnail. It's that crazy. That's just wild. We did somehow hold him to just 4th and inches, so we will get the punt, which is even crazier. I'm at the fair catch this. Oh my God, what a drive. 10 catches for 128 yards and a touchdown from Mike Evans. It was the Mike Evans game. I didn't even really, like, maybe subconsciously I forced it to him a little bit. I didn't purposely try to give Mike Evans this kind of game. It just kind of went that way. But we are going to try to milk as much time off this clock as possible, and Joey Bosa ruins my day. Joey, I love you. You're a Buckeye, but that is just not what I can use right now. And I don't think I can snap this, or I have to snap this before the 2-minute warning, unfortunately. Godwin, catch, down, beautiful. It's only inches, unfortunately, but that's a great throw from Baker. Better catch from Godwin. I was worried that if I did the catch and run, I might be stopped or dropped. It might be dropped. Do I run this on 3rd and inches? That's smart. Probably not. But I'm going to do it anyway. I haven't made any smart decisions this entire game. Unblocked into the backfield. Completely and utterly unblocked. I shouldn't have ran it. It was 3rd and inches, though. How do you not run on 3rd and inches? Do we go for it again? We didn't get it the first time I went for it. I feel like we got to go for this. Where's my mesh play? I'm going to go mesh. I'm going to go for this. This is not a smart idea at all. But I'm going to go for it anyway. Because why the F not? It's the rookie Culp. The rookie gets it. And that might have just ended this one here in Los Angeles. Wow. We have not been able to run the football at all. That's unbelievable that Khalil Mack's able to make that tackle there. The Chargers' run defense is top tier in this game. That is for sure. I can only imagine what the Cowboy defense is going to be. Why did we call a timeout? Who got hurt? You got to be kidding me, Irv Smith. You cannot be hurt. We're trying to run this ball. Another tight end injured. That is not ideal. You cannot get injured under 2 minutes, my guy. You just can't. That's incomplete. Now we do have to punt the ball back to them. You cannot get hurt. How do you get hurt on that play? You got to just fake it, man. You got to get up and act like you're not hurt. You cannot take an injury timeout under 2 minutes, big dog. Because now we had to give the Chargers the ball back with a field goal. They win this game. Oh, he pulled a hamstring. Get up. You cannot get hurt on that. All right, well, now we put it in the hands of our defense. Chargers are already almost a field goal range. I mean, not really, but you know what I mean. He's wide open. Hayden Hurst has been the bane of my existence today. He's gotten himself to the 42-yard line. I can't believe that Irv Smith took an injury timeout there. You cannot get hurt under 2 minutes. That's wide open. It's Hayden Hurst again. We got to pop that ball out. The only good thing is they don't have any timeouts, so it's not like they can even play for a field goal with a timeout. But they might not need it. Wide down the field, it's Ladd McConkey. No tackling? What is happening? Where's the tackling? Tackle somebody. I tried to let him in, but the CPU did it themselves. That is unbelievable. Let him in, let him in, let him in. No, don't tackle him. Oh my God, I'm trying to let them score so that we can get back and try to kick a field or try to score ourselves. This has just been horrible gameplay the final minute or so. He's wide open. Chargers take the lead. Irv Smith cost us this game. We could have ran that clock out if he doesn't take an injury timeout. Or at least got it down even further. It is 28-23, no field goal. We have to score touchdown. Irv Smith, I cannot believe that you actually got hurt under 2 minutes. Tyquan Thornton sucks. 49 seconds. And now we actually have to push the ball. My game plan of playing conservative has to go out the window now, and that's when I make mistakes. Chris Godwin, kind of okay. The hurry up is going to kill us. I knew it. But, I mean, we need to hurry up. What else am I going to do? I can't use one of my timeouts just yet. Mike Evans drags his feet to the sidelines. 45 seconds, or 45-yard line, 19 seconds. Mike Evans is one-on-one. Chris Godwin is one-on-one. That's wide open, though. That's Alec Pierce. 13 seconds. We use one of our timeouts. Alec Pierce getting wide open is crazy. I love it. The only problem is we have to go for a touchdown here. Can't kick a field goal. I'm going to cross the posts. Mike Evans. One-on-one. Be the guy! Mike Evans dropped it. And now they want us to go Hail Mary. I don't want to go traditional Hail Mary. I want to go like a regular, like verticals maybe. Something like that. Do you have a vertical play for me? Where's the vertical plays at? Halfback screen. I hate that it has to be a touchdown. I hate that we're going to lose this game, too. Where's my normal vertical plays? All right, here's a vertical play. I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. But this is where we are right now. 8 seconds. There's still a chance for another play if something catastrophic goes down. Call a timeout. 3 seconds. Mike Evans with the biggest catch. Mike Evans with the biggest catch. 3 seconds. Final play of the game. And I'm going verticals. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! And we're going to steal it at the buzzer. Mike Evans. He won off the line on press coverage, and the Buccaneers will steal one in Charger territory. Oh my God. How did we win this game? Everything was going the Charger way in that final, like, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And we steal it 29-28 to get our 10th win in the season. If I'm a Chargers fan, I'm throwing up. That is diabolical that we came away with a victory there. But I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan, and winning that game and Baker having 300 yards and 3 touchdowns, my God, we did not deserve to win that game the way we were playing. Especially in that fourth quarter. But we get the job done anyway. Wow. A thriller in SoFi is not what I expected. I was right, though. That was a trap game. That was a trap game. But now we've got a massive game. The Cowboys did win, unfortunately. So that makes them 12-2. This could get ugly. This could very well get ugly. It's prime time. We got a team meeting here against the Cowboys. Week 16. What's this going to be about? Let's talk about the Cowboys. Okay, coach. Any player specifically? You're the coach. Aren't you supposed to have the game plan? Both DTs, D tackles. Okay. Obviously, run right at them and get to the second level. All right. Bucky Irving, 125 score. The 2 rushing touchdowns a little bit easier. There's no way Bucky gets 125 yards, that's for sure. Unless this run defense for the Cowboys is just ungodly horrible. Who knows? We might need to spend a little bit of staff points here. Obviously, we're going to go all the way over here to the player personnel side of things, and we're going to buy all this crap right here, because this is how you want to trade up in the draft. You want to buy all this stuff here. So we might have enough to be able to get pretty decent. Buy that one. Okay, so we don't have enough staff points for these final 50 points. We should, after the season, we should have enough, hopefully. But that's already pretty good, buying all those staff tree points, and we can trade up a little bit easier. All right, it's Cowboy Week. It is Cowboy Week. Somehow we haven't clinched a playoff spot yet, even at 10-4. But with a win against the Cowboys, that would certainly be the case, I would think. And then we only have 2 games left, which would be against Carolina and the Saints. So 2 division matchups. We've beaten them both already this season. It's going to be pretty tricky, but this game is going to mean a little bit more. Cowboys, Buccaneers, primetime Sunday Night Football. This one is going to be crazy. Coming off of the thriller in SoFi, we have to go down to Jerry's World and take on the Dallas Cowboys, who are the best team in the NFC. They might even be the best team in all of football. I have no idea. I didn't see what any of the AFC stats look like, but here comes Baker. What a win, a walk-off buzzer beater in SoFi last week. And, I mean, he had a pretty clean game. No interceptions, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Take that any day of the week. All right, so our goal is to get Bucky Irving 2 rushing touchdowns. We got to test the waters here, see how easy it is going to be to run the football against this Cowboy defense. And that's a pretty solid start. 2nd and inches already. But we do have to go against DeMarcus Lawrence and Micah Parsons on the defensive line. That's going to be a problem. That's a good open hole there. Already 2 carries, 14 yards for Bucky. And if we can run the normal offense against the Dallas Cowboys, I'd love that. I mean, we've beaten the Chiefs already this season. We lost to the 49ers, but we have beaten the Chiefs this season. So we've proven that we can beat really good offenses and really good teams in general. But can it happen on the road in Jerry's World? I guess we'll find out. I mean, look at this box. This is a stacked box. But we're going to run right into it. Bucky Irving rides on the back of his offensive lineman to the 46-yard line. And do we open up the passing game, or do we run it again? 3rd and 2. I think we run it again. We've been pushing the defensive line pretty easily. Let's do it again. 3rd and 2. Handoff. Bucky gets hit hard, but they give him the first down. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was a hard hit that Bucky took right there. And now we've got Dalvin Cook in the game for the first time. He was in the game like for 1 play last game against the Chargers, but we didn't give it to him. I'm going to give that to Chris Godwin. And Godwin will turn up the field and get to the 29-yard line. Really good carry from Godwin after the run, or after the catch. And Bucky's back in. We should be able to find out his depth chart after this game against the Cowboys. It might have already been found out. I didn't go into the adjust the lineup screen. It might have already been revealed after that game against the Chargers, because he wasn't, when Rachaad White got hurt, he wasn't like super far away from revealing it. Ooh, that's not going to be a great run. He didn't even get a yard out of that. But I didn't like any of the hot route situations, changes of the play. So we're just going to probably feed this to either McMillan or Evans, whoever gets open quickest. And it'll be Evans. There's a flag. Is that going to be a hold? It's going to be a touchdown, Mike Evans. Please be on the defense. Don't be a hold, please. Don't be a hold, please. Don't be a hold. It's a hold. Is it Graham Barton? Or is it Cody Mouch? Oh, it's not. It's Luke, the right tackle. Oh, touchdown, Mike Evans taken off the board because of a hold. Annoying. I got to get that away. Bucky Irving, just play for the field goal. I might have had Alec Pierce if I had a little bit more time, but I didn't really want to wait any longer. 7 mile. How is there 7 mile per hour winds in Jerry's World? Should be able to drill that, though, and that is good. How much distance did that have? Could that have been good from farther? Not too much farther, but it still would have been good. All right, we take an early lead. It's only 3-0. It's not as good of a start as we had against the Chargers, but look how that game ended up. 3-0, still a very solid lead. We took a lot of the first quarter away for Dak in the offense, and now we will see Dak in the offense. Here he comes. Dak Prescott in the Cowboy offense. How will he play? He's had a phenomenal season. My God, 3,500 yards, 33 touchdowns, 2 picks. He's had an unbelievable season. My God, no wonder they're 12-2. I wonder who the teams that have beat him are. You got to think maybe the 49ers are one of them. That's already a play. It's intercepted. Christian Izzy, first play of the game. Dak's first interception in probably 2 months, I'd say, is given away by Christian Izzy. First play from scrimmage. Dak goes aggressive, and it's picked off. It's just undercut. That's probably not an interception in real life, but in Madden, when it's for me, I'm going to be over the moon happy about it. If that would have been against me, I would have been super mad. Bucky Irving, kind of unfortunate he falls down there, but Eric Kendrick's been kind of everywhere in this first quarter. Talk about a momentum drive right there. First play from scrimmage for Dak, and it's an interception. Classic Dak Prescott, am I right? Irv Smith turns up the field. Mike Evans tried to throw a good block. I kind of got stuck behind him. Probably would have been a good block. All right, this will be the final play of the quarter. I probably don't even have to snap it, but I will anyway. First down and 10. There's the snap. Bucky up the middle, getting pushed around, but he's somehow finds his way to the 14-yard line. And remember, we got to get him 2 touchdowns here, so we got to get close to the goal line and then give him the football. So let's do like a little underneath thing, maybe like a drive zig, something quick across the middle, across the face of the defense, or maybe McMillan out the edge. Send him in motion. They're gonna have a man on him. Let's hit McMillan right there. Perfect. Oh, I could score, but I gotta do it for the team morale. Gotta do it for the team morale. Get Bucky in there. Switch it to right up the middle. There's nobody over Graham Barton. Hand it off to him. That's number 1. Bucky Irving with a touchdown. I hate that I had to do that for team morale because that sucks that Jay McMillan loses out on a touchdown because of that. But you got to do what you got to do in the game of Madden to make sure they don't kill your team morale, because that'll hurt your offense and hurt your team overall and stuff. Make your guys play worse. So that's number 1 for Bucky. And we will go back on defense after having a 1-play turnover. See what we can do on the next drive. Although, I was going to say they might not be able to get it because they might kick return it here. But a quick 10-0 score here in the first half against the Cowboys is something I can get down with. Let's see what Dak does. Dak fires to the flat. Got his tight end. And he completes a pass. Okay. I would have loved if he threw another pick. That would have been hilarious. All right. Obviously, no more Tyron Smith. He's in, New York, I think, right? Blocking for Aaron Rodgers. There's Zeke back in Dallas. But obviously not what he used to be. He gets a couple yards there. 40-yard line, 3rd down and 6. Shoyinka, get in there. Can't do it. Why are you playing back, JC? It's CeeDee Lamb. You can't play that far back. You got to be right on top of him. JC, you've had such a good year, JC. You can't be having that mistake. That's an easy turnover on down, or 3-and-out for the defense if you play that even a little bit better. Annoying. Very, very annoying. 2nd and 7. We haven't got any pressure in this entire episode. No pressure really on Justin Herbert, except for when he rolled out of the pocket and got stiff-arm Vita Vea out of his soul. And so far in this game, no pressure on Dak, although there's really only been this drive. Although that was some good pressure, but he gets it away just before. The hit sticks are so non-existent in this game, man. How is that ideal timing? It doesn't even look like it made an impact on him. All right, Cowboy offense. This is how I expected the Cowboy offense to play. Oh, that's Christian Izzy again. No, this time it's over the head of Izzy and touchdown Cowboys. It was a similar looking throw. Jamal Agnew, who I didn't realize was in Dallas at this point, but whatever. Izzy and almost had a 2-for-2 type of day. And he almost had the extra point blocked. My God, Christian Izzy, you're going crazy today. Oh, so we missed out on the turnover there with the just a little bit above Izzy's head. And then he missed the blocked extra point as well. Okay, that's all right, though. Because we still had a really solid offensive drive. It's kind of an annoying tackle right there. We still had a really good offensive drive. We got to come back and do it again. Got to come back and do it one more time. Bucky Irving, good blocking from the offensive line. Bucky Irving, get the edge. Not fast enough, but he does have a really solid run there. Good job, Buck. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 10-7, Buccaneers lead in Jerry's world. Where do we go with this ball? They want us to throw it. I'm down to throw it a little bit if it's the right scenario. If Mike Evans splits those two guys right there, that could be a big-time play. I don't think he did, at least not quick enough for my liking. So we'll go to Irv Smith. Run some hurry up. That is one thing I don't normally do. At least I haven't done very often. Let's run some hurry up. Irv Smith dropped on the hit. Eric Kendricks. The fact that veteran Eric Kendricks is keeping up with Irv Smith, who's not super fast, but still keeping up with him, kind of annoying. 3rd and 5. Underneath the mic, of course. Good block. Mike Evans gets the first down. If that block isn't thrown there in the middle of the field, he doesn't get the first down. It's a great block. Good job, Mike. This might be an Alec Pierce catch under the middle. It is. Alec Pierce turn up the field. 32-yard line. Baker's doing well. Go back to the mesh spot. Who do we hit here? Who do we hit here? I'm going to roll a little bit here. Oh, that's a risky throw. I was going to hit Mike Evans, but then he stopped. I didn't think I could hit him at that point. I wish he wouldn't have stopped. If he would have kept following me, I would have hit him easy. Kind of a risky screen call, but it should work. Kind of. Bucky breaks a tackle, keeps going. That was an unorthodox way to do a screen, but it worked. Slants I'm not a huge fan of in this spot, especially because Micah Parsons is here. My God. Micah Parsons terrifies my soul. 45 seconds left in the half. Cowboys get the ball in the second half. I'd really love to come away with some points. Baker's going to take a big hit, but Mike Evans is going to have himself a great catch. And I'm actually going to use one of my timeouts here. I'm going to use one of my timeouts here just to kind of get the team back and ready to go. I don't think this is the right spot. We're going to have the whole second half. I don't think this is the right spot to get a... I'm going to take off with Baker, actually. Oh! Baker got crushed! I tried to change directions because I was going to go to the sideline, but I saw a little bit of an opening there. So here's the film study. Here's what happened. I was going to go out of bounds, but then I saw this big opening right here. I thought I might be able to get even more yardage, maybe even a touchdown. So I changed direction inside, but Baker's change direction is not good, and he gets lit up by, who is that? Nealand. I don't know who that is off the top of my head, but he gets blown up. And the ball pops out, and the Cowboys recover it at the 2. I should have just went out of bounds, but I saw that yard. I saw all this green grass right here. I thought that if I get the block thrown by Irv Smith, then I'm good. And the change of direction let me down, and Baker got rocked. Absolutely rocked on that one. We'll try to get a safety, maybe. Get in there. Oh, they hated the fullback. That's not what I was expecting. Somehow he squeaks his way. What is happening? What is happening? Bring him down. My God. There's no way he should have gotten to the 18-yard line on a single run from the fullback. Luckily, they're not going to get aggressive here unless they do something here on this final play of the half. Tyke Smith slows down Zeke. Okay. Oh, big mistake by me. Ends up in no points at the end of the half. Man, that's tough. I really just thought I could get those extra yards. I really thought I could get those extra yards. And we couldn't do it. That's frustrating, man. That's real frustrating. Baker took a super unnecessary hit and then fumbled it. But we go back on defense. The defense, for the most part, has played pretty well. We did allow a pretty decent drive where they scored their touchdown. But other than that, we've played okay. I know the Cowboys really haven't had the ball too much. Trayvon Walker's got to be a sack. How is that not a sack? How does he get the ball away so quickly? And how is it always so accurate? Why can I never do that? All right, 1st down and 10 after a big-time throw to CeeDee Lamb. Hand out to Zeke, wrapped up by Levante David / Trayvon Walker. Good job, only a gain of 1. Really good tackle. Love to see it. Let's get some pressure on Dak. Nope, it's right across the middle. Levante David, big hit, but he holds on. 3rd down and 3. Do we bring a blitz? It's probably going to be a pass. Not really worth it, I don't think. Can't see, can't get there to the flat. It's CeeDee Lamb. I completely whiffed on the tackle because that's what I do. And it's a CeeDee Lamb big-time gain, 1st down and more. Oh, that actually was a handoff. I thought it was going to be play action. But they handed it to Hill. I don't know who that is. Hill, but whatever. He gets the ball, and it is a gain of nothing. 2nd and 10. There's the play action. And this time he just chucks it to nobody and out of bounds there. I don't know what Dak saw there or thought he saw. Maybe some miscommunication. I have no idea. But there was absolutely nobody in the vicinity. Luckily, he was out of the tackle box. 3rd down and 10. We got to cover CeeDee Lamb here. Got to cover Ferguson. Got to cover everybody. Agnew. And we didn't cover everybody. Oh, why? What? What? Oh, replay, 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 replay. What happened? This is going to be a big hit. What is this? He does like a little shimmy kind of thing. It looks like he's getting ready to take on the big hit. Like he covers the ball to take the big hit. And then, I didn't mean to back out there. And then he just like doesn't get hit. I don't know what this is. He just didn't do it. He just didn't. It even gives me like the feedback like slightly late or whatever it is. Why is he not getting hit here? I don't understand this. Is it some sort of animation? Watch it in real time. He just does a little like shimmy kind of thing, getting ready. Like he looks like he's gonna protect the ball, and then he doesn't. Jackson never lays the hit. I don't understand that. We could have not gotten the 1st down there. They would have gotten hit backwards and stopped. But instead, it's a 1st down because I got cheated in an animation, I think? I don't know what that was. There's a tackle on CeeDee Lamb. He's already got 4 catches for 55 yards. I knew he was going to be a problem today. Okay, let's dial up a blitz here. Dial up a blitz. Hope that somebody gets through. It's not going to be through. Luckily, it's not pass interference. And it's 3rd and 3. Dial up another blitz. Bring KJ Britt middle of the field. Oh, no, get out of the blitz. Get out of the blitz. But now they're going to go back into it. Get back in the blitz. What is Dak doing at the line here? Oh, it's wide open. Touchdown. I don't know what he was doing. I was all freaking confused on what he was doing at the line. It's Jamal Agnew again. Why is Jamal Agnew the guy that's killing me in the end zone? What's happening here? The Cowboys will take a 14-10 lead in the most frustrating way possible. It wouldn't be the Cowboys if it wasn't. All right. This needs to be the final drive of the game. I know that's wild to say with 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, but there's no way we can let the Cowboys touch the football again. The way that our defense has been playing, we cannot allow the Cowboys to touch this ball. We have to chew clock. We have to just milk it all the way down and then score a touchdown in the fourth quarter. That just has to be what happens. It's a solid start by Bucky Irving. We just need to just take it down. Just take it down. Chew as much time off this. I mean, it would help if we got some blocks, that's for sure. That's just an unfortunate lack of blocking on the interior, allowing for a tremendous loss of yards. Mike Evans, got to go for it. 4th and 1. Got to go for it here. Mike Evans again. Hold on. Good job, Mike. It's a great job. A little risky, but it's a great job. And I'm not going to snap it. Go into the fourth quarter. We got to end this game. It's got to be a touchdown. At this point, I might have to sacrifice the team challenge of getting Bucky Irving 2 touchdowns, unless it plays that way, where we just get to like the 1 yard line and then hand it to Bucky Irving. But if I have an opportunity to score in this fourth quarter, I've got to take it. I can't risk not taking it and handing it to Bucky Irving and not getting it. So unless it just naturally plays out where Bucky's in prime position to get a touchdown, then I'm going to have to forego that team challenge. And we're just going to have to bite the bullet. Bucky's going to get shut down. This Cowboy defense is doing a really good job against the run today. They're doing a really good job against the run. That's Mike Evans. Just sit on it. Good job, Mike. It's a really good job. That takes us already under 4 minutes almost. That's a great... I think they brought a lot of pressure, but it opened up a lot of room in the middle of the field there for Bucky to get a huge gain. Good job, Buck. That puts us in real good field position. I hate that in both the games, the Chargers game and now this Cowboy game, we haven't been able to just play for the field goal win. We've had to score a touchdown, which is annoying. I hate that. It adds so much more pressure. But maybe it's for the best because you see my field goal kicking. So, all right, we've already taken this under 3 minutes. We've done a really good job. It needs to be taken a little bit lower, if I'm being honest. I don't even really want to give the Cowboys the ball back. I want to take it back and we score at the buzzer like we did against the Chargers. That would be the preferred scenario. Give that to Alec Pierce. He's going to run up the field. He's going to get broken tackles, get a first down. That's huge. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. And, oh, no, it won't because there's an injury for the Cowboys. He's faking it. He's absolutely faking it. Oh, it's the dude that forced the fumble on Baker. It's the Nealon dude. He forced the fumble on Baker earlier. Where's the blocking? Show some blocking, dudes. You can't just let these linebackers come free in the backfield. That's annoying. Okay. 2nd and 12 now. I don't really like a play action pass here. I don't like any of these, really. Let's go with the play action pass. We'll motion. Then we'll hit the play action. Oh. This is why I don't like play action. Just throw it away. Just throw it away. God, I hate that. So I don't usually call that. 3rd down and 12. I hate that we have to get a first down here. I really do. Feels difficult. Mike Evans dropped. Mike Evans cannot drop that. That's insanity, Mike. Absolute, utter insanity you dropped that. Well, this is the game. Oh, I got hit. And the Dallas Cowboys will take over. That's brutal. I hate that so much. That's a good tackle. We'll use our timeout. I hate it. 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 So tough. I had him open, too. Baker would have fit that ball in there. I know it. All right, blow that up. Call another timeout. We're going to, if we stop him here, which we should, we're going to get the ball with no timeouts in a decent field position. Oh, it's going to be a pass. You cannot complete this, Dak. He's going to take a sack. Huge sack. Okay, Tryon Shoyinka gets a sack. Our final timeout's been used. Cowboys don't really even use that much time. I don't know why they chose to throw it there. Although it works the same. It's just a little bit riskier with Dak maybe forcing or causing a fumble. Palmer. Okay. So, I mean, that it's annoying that we didn't get the touchdown there, but they didn't really take much time off the clock because of our timeouts. But now we don't have any timeouts. And I got to remember to turn true clock off. That's going to screw me. Okay. We can still play the middle of the field for now. It's not going to be long until we can't play the middle of the field, but we can still play the middle of the field for a little bit. Although we might not need to. Mike Evans. One-on-one. Mike Evans! Mike Evans! He's going to do it! Touchdown. Buccaneers. One play touchdown. One-on-one press coverage. We strike. But now we put it in the hands of the Cowboys. All they need is a field goal to tie and take us to overtime. I had to take my opportunity. I had to. I couldn't risk it. I couldn't risk something bad happening and we end up losing this game. I had to take the opportunity when I saw it, and I saw Mike Evans get open. We know what we have to do on defense. We got to stop Dak and the offense. They have all their timeouts. They can run this ball. They can play the middle. They can do whatever they want, really. The playbook's entirely open, and they're already almost in field goal range on a single play to Jamal Agnew. Why is he eating my lunch? I don't know. I have no idea why he's eating my lunch. They used the first timeout. Okay. One timeout has been used. 1:11 to go. Across midfield already. A little bit of a screen. It's going to work to perfection. Logan Hall or Bryce Hall. Not Logan Hall. Bryce Hall will wrap him up. They use a little 10-second runoff here. No, CD somehow got away from that. They are in money field goal range, but they might try to play for more. They got one timeout remaining. They've still got a decent chunk of time, and they are really in touchdown range here. Walker falls down to the flat. No, out of bounds. Okay, so Dak just throws it away. Oh, I really think I scored too early, but I had to. I couldn't. Knowing me, I probably would have screwed something up, so I had to score. 39 seconds, one timeout for the Dallas Cowboys. I could really use a pick. I could really use a pick. That's a CeeDee Lamb catch out of bounds or slides out of bounds. Is this a run? I feel like it's going to be a pass. 3rd and 5, 35 seconds. It is a pass. Trayvon's done nothing. CeeDee Lamb. Probably should have let him get in, honestly. And they'll use their final timeout with 28 seconds. The Dallas Cowboys have a chance to end our game. It'll be a pass. It'll be a screen from the 1. Who calls a screen from the 1-yard line? The Dallas Cowboys do, and they score a touchdown on it. And with 24 seconds and no timeouts, the Dallas Cowboys go down the field and kill us. I knew I shouldn't have scored that early, but I just had to. I had to score. But now we are in really wild field position, or a really wild situation here. Palmer with 20 seconds gets us to the 32. That's decent field position. I hate that we're in this situation, man. I hate that we're in this situation with no timeouts. The play clock is going to kill me. Oh, that's a crazy catch. We got to spike it, right? Snap it. We got one play. The runoff just ate my lunch. The runoff ate my lunch. Can I get myself a verticals here? I can get a play action halfback flat maybe. And then turn that into a slant so we get out of play action. And then hot route Mike Evans deep. I'm going to have to go Mike Evans. I don't really see any other way it goes except for a Mike Evans one-on-one. Mike Evans, one-on-one. He dropped it, and the Dallas Cowboys will beat us. I think I scored too early. I think I scored a little bit too early there. Our defense just got shredded by the Cowboys each and every time, except for that very first play where he threw the pick. There really wasn't another time our defense played anywhere near what they should have played. And that is a frustrating loss because we could have beaten them. We really could have. Oh, I don't even want to. I'm not going to go into that message thing. I know what they're going to say, so I'm not even going to go into it. All right. Well, we are 10-5. We can lock up the division in the next episode. With that win, the Cowboys clinched the number 1 seed. We can lock up the division in the next episode. We also need to win the next 2 games or we lose the number 2 seed. So, because the Eagles and the Eagles can't get it because the Cowboys, but the Packers are also 10-5, and the Vikings are very close. The Niners, Seahawks are both very close. So we have to win these next 2 games, or we lose the 2 seed, which is something that I don't want to do. That's a tough loss, man. That is a tough loss. It is what it is, though. We move on to the finale episode, the season finale of season 1 in the next episode. Doubleheader, Panthers, and then the Saints. We've taken care of both of them in the past. It really shouldn't be any different in the next episode, but it's any given Sunday, baby. It is any given Sunday. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.